we are at match number 20, the Sylhet Cricket Stadium outer. It's between Khulna and Barishal.
It's match number 20 of this 𝗂𝗏𝗃 Islami Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo between Khulna and Barishal division. I've got the two captains, Salman Hussain, Mohammad Mithun, alongside the match referee, 𝗬𝗡 𝗬𝗃. Salman will spin the coin, please.
Head.
Head is the call. And it's a... Mithun, what have you decided and why?
We like to bowl first. It's look like slow wicket. And later on, light also fact. That's why we decided to.
Khulna have won the toss and decided to bowl first.
In front of our eyes as well for Barishal division. 4 changes. Azmir in, Sheikh Ontor in.
Ziaur Rahman, who did well with the bat and ball in the last match, was the player of the match. Retained in this game as well. Habibur Rahman Sohan with 194 runs in 5 innings. Ooh, on the money, right from the get-go. Cuts it this time into the gap. The ball races away for the first boundary of the innings, and it's off the bat of 𝗖𝗄𝗃.
Come on, 𝗏𝗃.
Beautifully timed. 𝗖𝗄𝗃 impressed one of those previous matches. That was slightly slower on the shorter side as well. No tension whatsoever.
Swept and swept nicely. Azmir, he gets his first boundary.
Nicely finds the gap, Azmir. Given the responsibility to open the innings. Tad bit short there. He's giving a lot of pace on the ball. Tipu Sultan trying to skid that, trying to dart it in with the arm. Again down leg this time. Nicely.
Down the track. Doesn't connect, and there's a misfield. The ball is going, trickling away to the boundary. Not great there, but the batter will gladly, gleefully take those 4 runs. Azmir gets his second 4.
Mrityunjay Chaudhary was the fielder. Sloppy, very sloppy from the fielder. Immediately says sorry to the bowler, who's not amused.
Now, it's aerial, it goes the distance. That's the maximum, the first run of the bat. And in this innings from 𝗖𝗄𝗃.
The first maximum comes and almost hits the 𝐘𝐥𝐸 board. It was a brilliant hit, 𝗖𝗄𝗃. He was a bit scratchy, but there's nothing scratchy about this one. Cleanly struck.
That seems pretty close, but the on-field umpire on this occasion says probably it was going down leg. Let's see.
Oh, look, very close, very close. No wonder the keeper and the bowler.
Oh, a bit of yes and no. In the end, an overthrow results in a single. Not great in the field. Khulna, that's the second time we've seen them air in the field, and nicely cut away, but just a single.
Set his field well, Robiul, for the slightly shorter length. Has a backward square leg, has a deep backward.
This time he guides it nicely, but again, just a single as Bijoy does the fielding.
And don't be fooled by the jersey number worn by Azmir. His jersey says Tanvir, but
is in the slot and swept away. Rings deployed for 6. Azmir is taken Nahidul on.
Playing his first match of this edition of NCL T20, Azmir struck that really well. Eyed that spot very early. On his knees, good connection. 6 of the very first ball of the over. Trying to use that power play, the field restrictions. 2 more overs to go.
Goes down the track and has put it away in some fashion. Goes all the way. This is the second 6 of this over. Brilliant from Azmir Ahmed.
He was hoping for the bowler to bowl a bit fuller. came down the track, went to the pitch of the delivery, and Nahidul immediately knows. Loves preferring those deep mid-wicket cow corner region. Then again 6, the fourth ball, same.
Good shout, finger raised. Azmir Ahmed finally falls, succumbs to that experience of Nahidul Islam.
Nahidul gets his man. 2 sixes struck in this over from this batter. Trying to play that sweep. Too full to play that one. Decided to play that sweep at the very last moment. He was caught in two minds. And in the end paid the price. Nahidul strikes. Azmir departs after scoring 24 of 17. Barishal 37 for 1.
No ball called. It's a very rare action. And the next one will be a free hit.
So what are the scoring opportunity for Fazle Mahmood here? Fine leg and third inside the circle. There is a deep backward point for the left-hander. Yeah, over the line.
Full delivery coming round the wicket, well bowled. Limiting the batters to only a single of this free hit delivery. And that too in a power play. Oh, that's well connected. Does it have enough legs? It should. But the fielder, deep square leg, has run quite a bit. Covered quite a lot of distance at some pace. But even then, it will and it does go away for 4.
It was a teaser for the fielder at deep square leg. It was not the best of connection though, and the outfield was not that fast as well. But yeah, once it goes past the fielder's head, it was always going for the boundary. Boundaries a lot more, rather rotating the strike. This time a good running between the wicket. You need to pace the innings as a batting unit. If you have a good start, you need to have that ability to rotate the innings. And
comes down the track. Catch it is the call. That fielder at short third was a contender. Tipu Sultan diving forward. Might not have carried.
Tipu Sultan just totally missed just the flight on that occasion. He was late to react as well. If you notice, he was hoping for the ball to come to him, rather going forward for that catch. He was late to react.
Much better on this occasion. Just plain and simple, opening the face of the bat and timing it nicely. And that runs away for 4, backward a point.
Again, some hesitation from the two fielders at short third and point. He's going to focus at the moment. It's the boundary, the last ball of the previous over. Once again, two fielders looking at each other. The point fielder initially thought it was his call and then left it for...
Nicely cut away. Some work for the fielder at deep third. Mrityunjay Chaudhary is surely bending his back. Going for those back of a length deliveries.
Yeah, but someone like 𝗵𝗐, who likes to play on the back foot.
Comes down the track to the pitch of the ball. Converts it into a half volley and the drive to deep extra cover for 4. Spoils the over for Mrityunjay Chaudhary. As this was the last delivery after 8. Barishal are 64 for 1.
And good cricket, very good cricket. Great running between the wicket, pushing the fielders hard, keeping them on their toes and rotating the strike. Short ball. Fielder does well at cover. Will scamper through for a single. It was a scoring opportunity.
For sure. Behind him, Parvez Jiba on the fielder there. There were acres of spaces.
Tossed up delivery, looking for the wickets, running the first one hard, going for the second. Throw at the bowler's end. A desperate dive from 𝗵𝗐. Good running again, must say.
Positive intent shown by the batters. The bowler had to do all the hard work. Direct hit could have been interesting there. The batter could have been gone. Put in that big dive in if the...
And the best thing about this rotation of strike is that you haven't seen any high-risk shots so far in the last couple of overs, but still they manages to score around 8-7 runs per over. So that's very good cricket.
8 and over.
That's very good cricket, I must say, from the batting side. They're not bothered about those boundaries and big shots, keeping things calm, in control, waiting for the moment. Now that's a big shot. After a while, and been taken in the deep. The only shot, perhaps, the high-risk shot that I mentioned, played by the batter after a while and was caught at deep. Unfortunate for 𝗖𝗄𝗃, he was looking really good, but Parvez Jibon strikes for Khulna.
Good catch taken. Good thing that the fielder was standing right at the edge of the boundary wedges. He knew where he was standing. Parvez Jibon, a no ball check, 4-foot fault. Looks like he could be safe, but of course the umpire would want to have a look at it from a different angle. Yes, looks safe enough, looks safe enough. The batter has already walked off. 𝗖𝗄𝗃, after another handy knock, could not make it big. Gone for 34. 81 for 2.
He goes for the big shot immediately. A free hit for him. Good start for him as well. A boundary to get off the mark, Salman, and uses the free hit really well.
That's the risk you run. A free hit means the batter has a free license to go for his expansive shot. Salman would be disappointed maybe he didn't go all the way. Couldn't find the best of...
Quick single taken again. It's good call from the non-striker. It was a googly as well from Yasin. Came into the right-hander.
It will be a different kind of a challenge, and especially for any Bangladeshi batter. So have a look at that. Could have been close. A direct hit could have been close.
Playing the first one hard. They're looking for the second, are they? Decide against it.
Yasin was a little expensive in his first over. Bowled a no ball as well. Started off much better, giving away just a single. It's a very interesting choice. They have the likes of Mrityunjoy yet in their bowling, but
Quicker, short, through that fielder. At short fine, and they'll manage a boundary. They needed one, I'd say, to up the ante. Sometimes fortune goes your way.
yeah, it has on quite a few occasions for Barishal. Not the first time we've seen this in this innings, where the ball just goes through the fielder's hands. Earlier on, Mohammad Mrityunjoy, he was the culprit, but
Catch it is the call. Deep square leg in place. And he doesn't miss those. Afif Jibon gets the breakthrough and gets the Barishal captain.
at the very next delivery, it was short, but Salman, we're just having a look at the front foot, looks to be fine. This was how the catch was taken. Afif with the reverse cup. Just having another look at the front foot. The landing seems to be all good. So, Sheikh Parvez Jibon, he's bowled well today. Already taken a wicket. Yeah, that celebration tells you that he was unhappy with the fielding effort previously. A bit of anger there.
Yasin will continue from the turbo, and that's a good looking shot. Inside out. Afif is one of the top fielders in the side, will recover, but the batters come back for two.
The way he ran through and through it, you can tell he enjoys this aspect of the game quite a bit. Getting to the pitch there was timed pretty well, and especially with those practice.
Comes down the track, goes aerial on this occasion. A lot of height on it, but catch taken by Mohammad Mithun, the captain himself. Yeah, he felt it coming, goes for the shot, but falls in the process, does Sheikh Antur.
Yeah, high fives there. Just gonna check the front foot here. Looks all good. And what we have to talk about is the bowling as well. Seeing the batter coming down the track, he just bowled it slightly wide so that Antur has to reach for it. Smart bowling by the leg spinner Yasin Muntasir. Mohammad Mithun making no mistake, and that's the end of Antur, who was looking to play some big shots. Gone for 4, it's 111 for 4.
Nicely played off the back foot. The fielder has some work to do. Footwork required. Nahidul manages to keep it away and saves 2 runs.
Yes, a Hamza flick from Nahidul to save that boundary. Acknowledged by the bowler as well. Minimal effort, maximum reward. That's what happened, but it was a good drive. 𝗂𝗧 finally getting the middle of the bat. A couple of runs to get him going. Good footwork.
Full toss again, toe end of the bat. This time, what 𝗂𝗧 does well is that he played that over the bowler's head, straight as an arrow. A welcome boundary for Barishal.
He'll love this, 𝗂𝗧. He will love this. Was another low full toss, 𝗬𝗪 Rahman. This time, just a bit closer to the batter. It was wider previously. This one was a bit closer, and 𝗂𝗧 took advantage of it. Straight over the bowler's head. One bounce onto the fences. So a boundary after a long, long time. Much needed one.
Once again, outside the off stump. Nicely played towards extra cover. One bounce to the fence for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for 𝗂𝗧.
This is nice batting. Again, front foot cleared. Makes room for himself. 𝗬𝗪 Rahman, a tad bit short. Kind of made it into a half volley. Deep in his crease there, 𝗂𝗧. Fantastic.
Gone. Hits the timber. Mrityunjoy strikes. The pressure was mounting on Fazle Mahmood Rabbi, and he tried to play that towards deep fine leg, missing it completely. And Mrityunjoy takes his first.
Looks like a legal delivery there. And Fazle Rabbi, I think he anticipated a full ball. There's no problem in that, but just couldn't anticipate the pace at which it came. There was a roll of the finger, but Mrityunjoy is a fast bowler. Bowled fast, straight towards middle and leg. Missed that completely. Fazle Mahmood, his struggle ends. 32 of 35. He played a decent knock here. 127 for 5.
Cheeky but effective. What a way to start the innings. Immediately creating some doubt to the bowler's mind.
Did that look familiar? Certain Indian wicketkeeper batter falls over, off balance. Looks like he doesn't have any balance whatsoever, but gets the ball to the boundaries. So maybe from the Rishabh Pant school of shots, Zahiduzzaman Sagar picked up one.
Nicely played. That sounded good, but the fielder does really well. Robiul going for the second, makes it comfortably in the end. End of an eventful over from Mrityunjoy. 135 for 5, Barishal.
2 runs coming from that last delivery. Good stop by Robiul, but just took his time to throw it back.
Started off with a Yorker outside the off stump. Single to start the over.
Conceded 12 runs in his previous one, 𝗬𝗪 Rahman.
Catch it is the call. Fielder at the deep does really well. That is a very good catch. Covered a lot of ground. Dive in front. And it's 𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗃 takes the catch to dismiss Shagor.
He's had a good day, 𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗃. 𝗬𝗓 Rahman again, going with the same ploy and off cutter. Just looking for the front foot check. That's a fair delivery. Goes inside out. Zahiduzzaman Shagor. Good catch on the run, diving down. Kept the ball in his hand. Wouldn't mind some scratches on the way on the fall, but 𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗃 picking up a couple of wickets, taking a nice catch, had a good day in the field. Shagor goes for a little cameo, 7 of 3, 137 for 6.
That is brilliantly bowled. He saw the batter moving towards the offside, targeted the stump. All the 3 stumps were exposed. Not the best of option though. While going for that shot from the batter, 𝗬𝗓 strikes.
Brilliant from 𝗬𝗓 Rahman once again. Almost a double bluff. I'm sure the batter, before coming in, Mehdi, saw quite a few deliveries that Zia bowled, mostly outside off. So he anticipated a wide full toss or a wide Yorker, walked across and then sees the ball directly hitting the leg stump. The leg stump uprooted. He goes for a golden duck.
Swing and a miss. Just 2 runs coming off the final over from 𝗬𝗓 Rahman, including 2 wickets. That's a very good finish from Khulna, gaining that momentum as Barishal go on to post 137 for 7 after 20 overs, and Shoaib Ghazi is livid over his partner not being able to give him the strike back. Shoaib Ghazi is still angry.
On 137 for 7, Shoaib Ghazi not out on 15. Top scorer, 𝗵𝗃 with 34 of 32, Fazli Mahmood Rabbi with a supporting 32 as well. So that's the Barishal batting.
Hello and welcome back from the Sylhet Outer Cricket Stadium. It's match number 20 of this Al Arafa Islami Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo between Khulna and Barishal. Halfway through the innings, all of a sudden they lost the track.
They do have a heavy batting lineup, Khulna.
Some early wickets in the power play. Right, we are all set for the first ball of the innings. Mehdi coming from the Turbo end. Good start from the bowler.
Yeah, the game itself has developed so much over the years.
Imran-uz-Zaman. 1 bounce to the fence for 4. That was a good looking pull shot from this right-hander. First boundary of the innings came off the bat of Imran.
Well, his feet were steady on this case. Steady start. He likes to go about his business like this. Good pivot. Strong bottom. Standing there.
Outside edge. Fielder at short third. Can't stop that one. Goes past for the boundary. Imran struck his second boundary.
It's a good ball nonetheless. Some extra bounce. Rose up on the batter. Trying to play it on the front foot. And in the process extracts an outside edge. Thick outside edge. Goes for 4.
Nicely pulled away. Again a loosener from Moinul. But this time Imran making the most out of it. First maximum of Khulna's innings came off the bat of Imran.
The length is very crucial. It was too short. So much so that Imran-uz-Zaman had ample of time to rock back onto the back foot and pull it away for a maximum.
Again a long hop. And the result is same. Back-to-back sixes by Imran. Not good bowling by Moinul.
Again short. And there's no protection there. Obviously, this is the power play. But not even a deep mid-wicket fielder. And his bowling is so short. And I'd just like to see someone go up to him and speak to him. It could be that because it is drizzling, he's having a hard time to grip the ball. That can also be true.
Not the best of connection. That actually saved 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗃𝗍𝗂 as well. Falling short of the fielder.
One of the reasons I mentioned the deliveries faced is it can quite often happen that you're at the non-striker's end.
Wow. Slightly overpitched. Oh, fielder. Valiant effort. 𝗂𝗍𝗃 picked up the spot. Good thing was he found the gap. There was a field in the deep, but it was wide for him.
Initially, it seemed as if he's timed it magnificently, but I think he got it the bottom part of the bat, so it wasn't within the fielder's reach, but wasn't too far away. Slightly overpitched. On this occasion, we were asking him to pitch it up.
What a shot. That is a very good shot. Placement was right. He's waited for it till the last moment, using the pace of the bowler and, more importantly, finding the gap.
Yeah, either too full or too short. Too short in this occasion, and the type of batter 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗍𝗂 is just class. Simple, gets 4.
Again short, pulled. One of his favorite shots, the 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗍𝗂 gets a boundary.
And there's the 4 in the over. The last over was also pretty expensive. This time it's banked in short, almost asking to be hit. And 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗍𝗂 didn't need a second invitation. 18.
Taken. Ruel Mia, easy as you like for him. Ziyad comes and strikes. That's the magic of a leg spinner.
Yeah, immediately the bowling change works. Yep, an easy catch there. And isn't he happy? Imran, he was looking to be very aggressive. Will have to go. 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗍𝗂, the wicketkeeper batter. He's gone for 30 from 21. It's 43 for 1.
Flighted again. Oh, over the head of mid-on. There is a gap. Finds it 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗃𝗍𝗂.
Yeah, the first 4 from this over. They like it. Take a look. So perhaps a little too full. And 𝗃𝗍𝗂 getting underneath it.
Oh, evades everybody. Wide, a 4, and disappointment for the leg spinner.
Yeah, was bowling oh so well in the first over. Took a wicket as well in the second over. All of a sudden, the pressure that he was putting on gets released. Wayward down the leg, and yeah, I'll have to bowl that again.
This time, well connected, over the top, flies and flies, high and handsome. 𝗃𝗍𝗂 with a 6.
Brilliant shot. Gorgeous looking cover drive, and yeah, you have to give the ball back though. Don't take too.
Well driven. Past the infield. Is there anyone? Yes, there is. Moinul picks it up, but a couple nonetheless for 𝗃𝗍𝗂. So, not having the strike for long periods of time within the power plays, still makes some good adjustments here, 𝗃𝗍𝗂. Looking good. Takes his opportunity, Afif. Straight over the bowler's head. One bounce onto the ropes. That brings us to the end of another successful over for Khulna.
It was pitched up and he used his feet well also and hit them straight as an arrow. 1 bounce for 4. That concludes the 9th over with that shot. Using his feet to good effect, Afif.
Back of the length. Scampers for one. 𝗵𝗁 wants a couple. He's running for the second. Throw at the striker's end. Makes it.
There's the extra push. Those little things you might feel like as a viewer.
Shuffles, makes room. Eyes that leg side.
By all the teams, I mean, the two teams playing on the field in whichever matches, even at this age, even after playing for so many years, you want to have the strike back, you want to bowl the crucial over. Imagine here with the ball from the Al-Rafa Islami Bank end. He's bowled one over earlier, 1 for 5 then. Oh, that's placed nicely. That is sublime and smart from Afif.
Smart, that is the word. Working the fielders, working the field placements, almost swept him. The short fine in the circle. Used this off cutter with utmost efficiency there, Afif. Just placed it. Beautiful from him.
This time he pulls it in front of square. He's playing with that fielder. Previous shot was finer. So he had to run to his left this time. In front of him, much squarer to the fielder's right.
That's crisp from Afif. This time, pull shot almost off the front foot. Just look at him walking into that pull. Nicely timed. Ifti had no answer. And
all wings deployed here. And that's gone all the way. Easy picking for 𝗵𝗁.
what you can do, I can do better. Afif pulled for a boundary and 𝗵𝗁 this time pulls it for a maximum. Was close to the 𝗂𝐼𝐞𝐥𝐜 bicycle cutouts as well. Nicely within the line. Intention of picking it high and handsome. Played it aerially. Timed it really nicely there. 𝗵𝗁 looking very, very good.
Liking in this over. Now pushing forward. They want to come back for the second. They are coming back for the second. That can be trouble. The wicket keeper has taken the bails off. Umpire is going to go upstairs to confirm. Is Kamruzaman Limon referring it upstairs to Champa Chakma?
Was a risky second run, to be honest, but 𝗵𝗁 really desperate to reach. Yes, looks like he safely made his ground, but the umpire will want to make sure whether the bat is grounded when the stumps are taken down. Another angle being used here as well. The umpire will have a decision to make, and that is not out.
That sounded good. That sounded really good. More importantly, 𝗵𝗁 also finds the gap. And with this boundary, he also reaches to his 50. And what a celebration. I like it. He's got the moves as well. Take a bow, 𝗵𝗁.
He always has something up his sleeve, that wry smile. Always smiling, especially when he's in good touch. That was very nicely placed between mid-wicket and long on. Fielder running in. And Enamul Haq 𝗵𝗁. We'll have to ask him what that move means. Might have a name for this dance move.
Short ball, pulled away. Fielder, straight to him. Afif will be very disappointed. Not the best of deliveries, it was there to be hit. But he hit it straight to the fielder at deep mid.
So Moinul, a fair delivery, and then he picks up a wicket with almost a half tracker. Was there to be hit with the angle, nothing wrong. The only thing wrong was he found the fielder instead of finding the gap here. Afif would be disappointed. Good start again. 21 he goes for from 24, 110 for 2 are Khulna.
cheeky and effective. Using the pace of the bowler, played that very late and making sure it just goes past the wicket-keeper. Boundary for Bijoy.
This is very good batting. This is something that the other batters from both sides will have to look at and understand how to pace your innings. Sometimes all you need are these touches. Bring in a layer of unpredictability in the kind of shots that you want to play.
Cut away on the shorter side. Will it reach the fence? It does. Firmly struck by Mohammad Mithun. He gets his first boundary.
That was too wide. And just as I was actually pointing out the good sides of Moinul's bowling, bowled something which was wide. Not a lot of turn. Easy.
Comes down the track. Played against the spin and finds the gap as well. This is terrific placement from Enamul Haq Bijoy. Man in form, making the most out of it.
What a shot. What a shot. Not a lot of gap between the cow corner and the long on fielder. It's surgical precision from Enamul Haq Bijoy. Last minute just rolls his wrists to evade the fielder at long on.
Full toss. And he puts it away. Does Enamul Haq Bijoy. It's a 6.
Well, that ball deserved to be hit for an over boundary. And it got what it deserved from a batter who's set on a half century. Full toss from the leg spinner, missing his length.
The winning runs for Khulna. The bat of their skipper. But it is that man who's made the difference with the bat in hand. Put up a show on how to bat here. And clearly, Barishal were short of quite a few runs because they've wrapped it up in the 17th over. 16.3 overs, that's all the time they took to reach 138. They win this match quite convincingly by 8 wickets.
In fact, this is what it looks like. Mehdi, Ruel all started. They bowled decently at first. Moinul got amongst the wickets, as did Jihad. 1 wicket apiece.
By 8 wickets. Well, Barishal batted first. They got off to a calm and composed start, but plenty of starts, as you can see, 34, 32, 24, but none of them converted, stayed long or accelerated. Good bowling effort from Jibon, Nahidul, Mrityunjoy and Ziaur. And in the end, Khulna won this match by 8 wickets.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃.com.